everyone, welcome to a new video. It is me, Desiree, and it is part 3 of yearly favorites, the last video in my yearly favorites. Today is going to be all the eye stuff, eyeshadows, mascaras, and eyeliner. I already put up blush, bronzer, highlighter, and complexion. I'll link those down below in case you want to check them out. But this year, I loved shopping my stash. I loved using what I had, especially when it came to eyeshadows and highlighters, blushes. I didn't buy a ton in those categories, although of course I did buy some things, but I loved shopping my stash this year for eyeshadow, so I don't have a ton of new stuff, of course, to mention, but I do have a few things. These are products I discovered this year, not necessarily new to the market, but I think most of these were new to the market, some are just new to me, but let's talk about eyeshadows. So I loved the ColourPop Your Golden eyeshadow palette this year. I use it all the time. I think it is so pretty. I mean, it's huge. And a lot of the time, these really big palettes, I feel like they're overwhelming. But one thing I have learned to do is just do quads. So like I'll just pick those 4 and that's what I'm wearing today. I'll pick those 4, I'll pick those 4 and that's what I have to use today. Because I find like bouncing around sometimes a little overwhelming and I don't know what to do. So if I just kind of make my own little quads and wear whatever is there, I have a lot of fun with the palette. I love this one. It's really pretty, very neutral of course, but I really liked it. I don't know, the formulas were nice, the shimmers were nice. I used it a lot and I really love it. Every time I use it, I think it's really pretty. Something that blew me away this year, I bought 2 of these palettes of BH Cosmetics. They're from their Speak Out collection. This is the palette called Low Key Love You. I also have one called Lookin' Like a Snack. This is I just brought this one out to show you. This formula is amazing. Oh my goodness. These mattes are so good. They're so smooth. They're so blendable. What you see is what you get with the colors here. The shimmers are beautiful. Oh my goodness. They're just so pretty. They look really nice with the mattes that are in here. They work really well with the mattes too. So you have your eyelids set with a bunch of matte shadow and the shimmer is gonna stick to it. Really pretty. The colors were done so well. I never tried BH Cosmetics eyeshadows. No, I have. Have I? Why do I feel like I haven't and I feel like I've tried something and I don't have it anymore? I don't know. Anyway, I fell in love with this formula. I think it's absolutely amazing. I did try another palette after this and I didn't like it at all, their holiday palette, but this formula in this collection blew me away. I could not believe how good it was. I wanted to buy them all. I only did buy 2, but I love both of them so much. I use the heck out of that palette. Another one I was not expecting to love so much, but I am wearing this today. Am I in focus? I can't even tell. This is from Wet n Wild, the Color Icon eyeshadow palette in the shade Call Me Sunshine. So I did buy all of these, and this is the only one that's really good. I don't have the other ones anymore. I didn't think those ones were good at all, but this one, so pretty. I use this one all the time. It's got this really pretty like mustard, yellowy, orange color, these really pretty shimmers, a dark brown here that's dark enough but not black, you know, it's a perfect balance with the lighter colors in here. I love this one. I love wearing this palette. I think these colors are so pretty. Of all the palettes in this line, this is the only one I really liked. Yeah, I didn't find them all really good, but this palette, loved it. I loved it a lot this year. Another palette, okay, I went back and forth on whether I should put this in the yearly favorites or the honorable mentions, but it's a favorite. I have to say it. It's the Pat McGrath Holiday Palette. I get it now. I get it. I get why people love this brand and love these eyeshadows. This is the Mothership Mega Celestial Odyssey eyeshadow palette. Look how big it is. Oh my goodness. This palette is outstanding. Absolutely outstanding. There's only one shade in here, this one right here, that I don't really like that much, but everything else is just heavenly, a pleasure to use. I love these eyeshadows. And of course I haven't had it the whole year, but it blew me away. I can't not have it as a favorite. I want to wear it every single day. Just the shimmers in here are just, they're so well done. They stick on the lid really well with the mattes that are provided. It's a lot of different colors in here with the matte shades are in the same color family. So the mattes are 2 browns and 2 pinks, but they work really well with everything. Even the blue, like, oh my goodness, this formula, I love it. It doesn't make me want to go buy like all the palettes now, but having this one, I get it. I get why people do it now. And I literally want to wear this every single day. It's so much fun to use and experiment. What a wonderful release and what a wonderful formula. Definitely a yearly favorite, not an honorable mention. Had to be a yearly favorite. And then two other smaller palettes I have to mention. I have here the Dior 5-color eyeshadow palette in the shade Soft Cashmere. I have a video, Get Ready With Me, demoing this little palette here. I cannot believe how good this little palette is right here. And when I show you the next eyeshadow trio that I'm going to mention, it's going to look very similar to this, but I swear it's different. Is it? You know what? I need to do a video now comparing these, because now I'm looking at them and I'm like, wait, is this the same palette? I freaking love this. So this looks very unassuming and like it's just 3 taupey shades and 2 shimmer shades, but these are so pretty. They are like the most sophisticated sparkle I've ever seen, especially these 2 on the top. They are just absolutely beautiful. Really just a pleasure type of formula to work with. I feel so fancy using this. I loved this so much. Of course, you can't really do a ton with it. Everything is going to be kind of a smoky eye, but so pretty, so easy to use, really blendable. I look at the other ones all the time because I'm like, I gotta have another one, but none of the other ones really jump out at me the way this one did. So pretty. I use this all the time and I'm so glad I bought it. It's like my little precious little baby. And then of course, it would not be a yearly favorite if I didn't mention CoverGirl Shimmering Sands. I can't believe it took me so long to try this, and I'm not joking when I say I use this at least once or twice a week. I use the heck out of this little trio. It is so pretty, but now that I opened up that Dior one, I'm thinking, wait, are 3 of those shades like, does this look similar or am I crazy? I don't know, but either way, they're both favorites. This one is 3 shimmer eyeshadows, but they are so well done. I think these will look really nice on aging eyelids. I have like loose eyelid skin now, and these look so good. If you're afraid of shimmer in the crease, like give this a try. It's such a well done shimmer where it doesn't add any crepiness to your eyelids or anything. They're not foiled or anything like that. They're just a beautiful shimmer formula. I did buy all of the little trios, but this is the only one that I come back to. I mean, all of the time. I can't believe it. It took me, I don't know, how long has this been around? Like 20 years or longer? Amazing. I'm so glad they still have it in their line. It's a home run product for CoverGirl and a cult classic for a reason. I get it now. And then I have a couple of singles. These pigments from NYX. I think I mentioned one of these a year or 2 ago that I had bought, or it was given to me as a Christmas gift. And I love it. I use it all of the time. But I bought more of them this year. These 2 shades right here. I wore this one the other day called Twinkle Twinkle. And this other one here is called Magnetic. They are so good. They're so easy to use. I've never used a pigment before that was this easy. The little dispenser only has 3 tiny holes and it's kind of annoying to shake it out in there. But I shake it out into the lid and then I get a flat brush like this one, and I spray some setting spray on it, and then I get the brush and I kind of mush it in the eyeshadow, and I tap off on my hand just like this to see if there's any like extra crumbles, and then you just wipe it across your eyelid. It looks so good. It goes on full color, no fallout, lasts all day, no creasing. These are one of the best things NYX has ever put out, and I wish everybody would buy them and try them. If you've never tried a loose pigment, or you have and you don't like them and you find them difficult to use, seek out the NYX ones. There are 2 different ones. One of them says shimmer on it. Those are not the ones. The ones that say pigment on them are the good ones. I accidentally bought one that said shimmer on it and I didn't like it at all. The pigments though, so good. They're so easy to use. They're so fun because they're really fun colors and they're beautiful. I want to buy all of them. And then the last single I have to mention, the MAC Longwear Paint Pot in the shade Groundwork. How did I go my whole life without having this? But also, I never appreciated brown eyeshadow until recently, but this color is so pretty. I want to use it all the time. I tend to use this all the time with the CoverGirl eyeshadow trio. It's just so creamy. It's so creamy, and it's a really pretty color where it's not just brown. It's like a little bit of taupe in there, is a little bit of rosiness. It's just a really, really well done color. I think this is probably one of their cult favorite colors as well. I did get a couple other shades and none of them compare to this one and this color, this formula, the way it works. It's such an easy eye. I just get my ring finger and I smudge it all over my eyelid. That's it. I go to work. It lasts all day. I love it so much. So much. It's just a beautiful color. This is another one where I'm like, I get it. I get why people love this so much. It's so beautiful. So I have a brow gel to mention, the NYX Brow Glue. I tried a lot of brow gels this year. I got really into brow products and I tried a ton of brow gels. And this is the only one I actually repurchased. It's the only one that actually holds the brows in place. A lot of the other ones did work for a while, but then after like a few weeks, suddenly it wouldn't work as well. I don't know what was going on with it. Maybe just the formula was changing or something. But this is the only one that's really like kept up. It does feel like glue though. It's not really like a gel. It's really thick and glue-like, but it comes with the nicest little brush. This is what I have in my brows today, as if you wanted to know. I just brush them up and they stay in place all day long. I repurchased this. I love it so much. I hope they keep it around forever. An eyeliner that this was the eyeliner of the year for me. It's the Makeup by Mario Pigment Pro Pencil in the shade Super Black. This is what I have in my waterline today. This is the blackest black eyeliner I've ever seen in my life. It's super black and it's very long wearing. I find it really difficult for any pencil. I mean, look how dark that is. And I didn't even use any pressure. It was just like the pressure of the pencil weight. I find it really difficult for any really black eyeliner, even if it says long wearing, even if it says waterproof. Nothing really lasts all day, you know, like in the waterline, because you're blinking all day, there's moisture there. But this one's the longest wearing one. It's also the blackest one. I love this eyeliner a lot. I reach for it all the time. It also comes with this brush on the other side, which I think is kind of useless. They could have just put nothing there, or a sharpener maybe. But I love this pencil so much. I reach for it all the time. Definitely a yearly favorite. And last but not least, mascaras. I'm sure most of you would be able to tell exactly what three I'm going to mention. Number one, Maybelline Sky High Mascara. I went through 3 of these this past year, I think. I love this. It's wonderful mascara. It does everything I want a mascara to do. It's a beautiful wand. I love this kind of shape here where it kind of tapers off so you can get like right there in the inner corner. It's great for the lower lashes. I know the sun. I'm almost done. It lasts all day. It doesn't smudge, smear, flake, anything like that. It's a beautiful mascara. I hope they keep it around forever. Another one I went through a few of this year is the Tarte Surfer Curl Mascara, another one that I just absolutely love. I don't know why though, this tube transfers on me, and before it never did that. It never smudged. I would put on the lower lashes and everything, but this one for some reason started transferring. I'm not sure if it's just, I don't know. I really don't know what it is. But another one with a really great wand. This one does curl the lashes a little bit, thickens, lengthens, volumizes, just makes them full and fat and lovely, and I buy this all the time. I think it's an amazing, amazing mascara. And of course, last but not least, the one that I'm wearing today, the Gucci Mascara L'Obscure. I did buy this earlier this year, and this is the same tube. I know some of you might think that's really gross, but I'm not gonna throw my mascara away after 3 months just because people say I have to. This is so good. Not only is the packaging just beautiful, the formula is amazing. Brush, really, really nice. This one does transfer though. I know it's like a fatal flaw in a mascara, but I'm gonna overlook it because I love everything else about it. I love the way it looks. I love the way it makes my lashes look really long and crazy. Wears all day long. It doesn't smudge or flake or anything like that, but it does transfer up here. If you have longer lashes, that's definitely gonna be an issue, but on me it does that. Also, the formula seems to last forever. I've had this for months and months and months, and I used it today and it feels like it's the first day. It doesn't have a weird smell. It really smells like nothing. It's not thick or dry or anything like that. I love this so, so much. I'm glad it's lasted as long as it has because it was, you know, a Gucci mascara. But that is it. Those are all of the eye products I loved the most this year. Let me know if you've tried any of these. What has your experience been? I would love to know. Thank you so much for watching. If you enjoyed this, don't forget to give it a thumbs up and subscribe so you don't miss the next one. And I will see you later in another video. Oh my God, it's hot right here just sitting by the sun. I'll see you later in another video. Goodbye.